right, thank you for answering. And our next caller on the line is Renda from Jackson. And what is your question, Renda?
My question, my my question is this: my grandson, he's paying child support, but he's unable to see his children, and that's my question.
Okay.
Okay,
We,
I'm going to jump in on this one because this is one of my pet peeves, and I'll take DHS to task for this. They establish child support. What they don't do is establish visitation, and it's not my job. Now, it depends on where your case is. Hines County actually has a visitation coordinator where you can contact the Chancery Court. Her name's Ms. Sanders, and she actually does a really good job of facilitating visitation. The only other option, if mom and dad cannot agree on a schedule, is to contact a private lawyer, hire them. The good news is he can get visitation. As long as he's a safe, appropriate parent, he's going to get visitation with his child. And it needs to be pursued, and he doesn't need to wait in pursuing that. And he doesn't need to not pay just because he's not seeing the child. You gotta come into court with clean hands, which means I've done what the court has ordered of me.
well said.
And Matthew, let me follow up on that because you just hit on something that was going through my mind. What about a parent's right to visitation if they're not paying child support? Does the one parent have the right to say, you're not paying me child support, you can't see the child?
They do not, although it is often said, and it is a mistake. The payment is not tied to the right to see the child, and those two things are mutually exclusive, and you will get in trouble. The non-paying parent will get in trouble too, but the parent that is denying the access to the child, if it's not a safety issue, you will get in trouble for doing that. And so it's not pay for play. The parent still gets visitation whether or not they're paying child support or not.
And I guess that goes back to what's in the best interest of the child. The child is not involved in that fight. They need to be around both parents if that can be done, correct?
Exactly right. And the court cares about parents acting reasonably and what's in the child's best interest. I always tell clients, if you're in a position where you're not sure what to do, just do what's right. Do what's best for the child in that situation, and you're going to be okay.